Good morning, world. It's your boy Tremaine, Hansley. I just wanted to touch bases again on the whole video challenge thing yesterday. For those of you that did go out and do a video, it wasn't so hard, was it? Of course it wasn't. Then I also want to, kind of touch bases real quick on a video that went like super stupid, crazy viral the last 48 hours. And that's on a video of Dame Dash when he visited the Breakfast Club the other day. So I really wanted to talk about the difference between ownership and employee mentality. A lot of people have employee mentalities, and they just don't, they just don't know. They just don't understand it. They do, because a lot of us has been programmed ever since we were young to get a 9 to 5. Work 40 years of your life, and then try to retire on 40% less than what we could live on in the very first place. And a lot of people, if you really take a step back and kind of look at your life and how your money flows, in and out of your life, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Just think about it. Your bills run 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. Your gas bill, your electric bill. Have you ever went outside and looked at the little meter and just kind of watched it? You notice it never stops. And you're like, I wonder what I'm using in the house, when I'm outside, because it never stops. So why is it that your bills run 24 hours a day, but you only get paid for 8 hours? That's something that, to me, it didn't fit. It didn't match. You know what I mean? And to me, I already knew that I was already behind the 8 ball. When it came to bills versus your money that's actually coming into the house. And so I looked for different ways to actually break that mold. I knew, like I told you in another video, I know that I didn't fit in. I didn't fit in too much of anything, to be honest with you, because I always had my own mind, and I always had an outside, mentality. Looking at things completely different from what everybody else did. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you tell me what I'm talking about. Okay? You get up early in the morning, around about 6:30 or so, so that you can be there around about 7:30, 8 o'clock ish. Normally you go to lunch around about 11:30, 12. Depending on who you're under, or who's leading you at the time. It's anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, just to get off around about roughly about 4:30 ish, to be home around about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And this is what you do Monday through Friday. And yeah, and that's what you do Monday through Friday. So what exactly was I talking about? I know a lot of y'all, they're like, oh, that was easy, that's a job. I wasn't talking about your job. I was actually talking about elementary school kids. That's their schedule, because that's my daughter's schedule. And the more I looked at it, it looked like they're programming them from a young age to get a job, to be employees, to work, behind other people. They don't really, help you try to stimulate, your mind, and make you think, and bring out the best and the potential in you. It's more so, just recite. You pretty much just look at these books, remember them. I'm gonna ask you Friday, what did you remember? And then whatever you remember, you get graded, whether it's an A or F. They don't really teach you how to step outside the box. Understand that we need, other means of fuel as far as gas concerned. They don't show you that there's different diseases out there that needs to be cured, and to stretch your mind to your outer limits. They don't look at things like that. They don't look at things like we actually went from an industrial age to more of a technology age, and where are we going from here? They don't really teach those in just regular schools. So now what do you do when you go outside and you're looking for a 9 to 5, but the world is changing around you? What do? You can't stay and use 50-year-old tactics. You can't do that. You get what I'm saying? That's almost like watching the NBA, and all the old guys from back then are trying to compete with all of the newer and the younger talent of now. You know what I mean? They couldn't do it, and that's exactly the same thing. And that's the stretch that's going on with the world and society right now, is that there's new questions. There's new questions that's going on, in this world, but they're trying to use old answers to new questions. Do you feel what I'm saying? So a lot of things are changing, and of course, people, the whole big wigs up at the top and all that kind of good things. They want you to fight. They want you to fight the new. Oh, that's a pyramid. Oh, that's a scheme. Nobody makes money. Only the people at the top make money. Whatever. You know what I mean? Everything in life is a pyramid. You know what I mean? From a religious structure to your home structures, everything. Everybody's house has a roof on it. And that's shaped like a pyramid too, if you really want to get, break it down to science. And people say, oh, that's a pyramid, but every dollar that's in your pocket right now has a pyramid on it. So you tell me exactly what are you talking about? Think outside the box for yourself. Not just for yourself, but for your family. Because things are changing. Then when you want to get caught behind an 8 ball and get pushed into the pocket, you want to be the one that's holding the pool stick and controlling the game. So like I said, I know this is a little long. I kind of ran over. I just had a lot on my mind this morning, so I just thought I'd run down to my theater room this morning and kind of talk to y'all real quick. If there's other videos that you want to make, my team, my downline that's out there, hit me up. I'm gonna be putting out videos like this all, for just forever. So if you got something that you want me to touch bases on or whatever, definitely hit me up. Like I said, this is your boy Tremaine Hansley. Good morning to everybody out there. Let's get it.